For centuries, the fate of Earth's ancient space vessels had been a mystery whispered only in legend. Thought to be relics of a long-lost human civilization, these ships were believed destroyed, their technology lost to the void of space and the relentless passage of time. The Galactic Empire, which dominated the galaxy with iron rule, had dismissed Earth as a dead world, a faded memory of a bygone era that held no threat or significance. Yet all that changed in an instant. The story opens in the Empire's command center on the orbital station Echelon Prime, where sensor arrays suddenly detect an anomaly near the distant border systems, a cluster of starships moving with a deliberate, coordinated formation. Initial scans reveal these are unmistakably Earth vessels, their designs unlike anything seen for centuries, featuring hulls that shimmer with unfamiliar alloys and markings that resemble archaic Earth script. The news sends ripples of disbelief and unease throughout the Empire's hierarchy. Imperial Council convenes an emergency session. Some urge immediate destruction of the fleet, fearing they might be hostile warships or harbingers of an unknown invasion. Others suggest attempting contact, hoping to unlock the secrets of the lost technology and harness it for the Empire's advantage. The debate is tense and divisive, highlighting the growing cracks in the Empire's once unified leadership. At the center of this turmoil stands Kale Rian, a young and ambitious officer freshly promoted for his strategic acumen and diplomatic skills. Assigned to lead a mission to investigate the returning fleet, Kale feels the weight of responsibility. He understands that this mission could change the balance of power in the galaxy forever. His team assembles, including linguists, engineers, and security specialists, each aware that they are stepping into the unknown. Meanwhile, rumors spread quickly among the Empire's civilian population and fringe science communities. Some see the Earth vessels as a miracle, a symbol of hope that Earth's lost legacy might bring new possibilities. Others fear that reawakening ancient technology will unleash forces beyond anyone's control. As Kale's ship approaches the fleet, the Earth vessels broadcast a mysterious signal, a transmission in an archaic Earth language. Attempts to decode it at first fail, but the message is clear enough to convey urgency. The transmission feels less like a greeting and more like a warning, hinting at dangers tied to the technology and the fate of those who once commanded the vessels. The atmosphere aboard Kale's ship is tense. He and his team prepare to board one of the Earth vessels, knowing that what they find could reshape history or doom them all. The story closes this part on a chilling cliffhanger. As they make contact, the ancient ships suddenly power up their systems. Lights flicker on, engines hum with renewed energy, and the ship's AI activates, signaling that the lost Earth fleet is not only alive but ready to make its presence known. This opening sets the tone for a story of mystery, rediscovery, and the looming clash between ancient Earth technology and the sprawling Galactic Empire. It raises key questions. Why did Earth's vessels vanish in the first place? What is the nature of the technology they carry? And most importantly, will their return bring salvation, destruction, or something far more complicated? Following the tense arrival at the lost Earth fleet, Kale Rian and his specialized team step aboard one of the ancient vessels, named Ardent Dawn. The ship's massive hull is a fusion of sleek design and archaic craftsmanship, covered in unfamiliar symbols, and constructed from alloys that shimmer with a subtle, almost otherworldly glow. The moment Kale crosses the threshold, he senses the weight of history pressing down. This ship is a time capsule carrying secrets long buried. The Ardent Dawn is powered by technology far beyond the Empire's current understanding. Unlike the heavy industrial engines typical of Imperial warships, Earth's vessel hums with an elegant energy that blends advanced quantum fields with self-repairing nanomaterials. The ship's AI, named Echo, suddenly activates as the boarding party moves deeper into the vessel. Echo's holographic interface materializes, a calm, neutral figure that speaks in a voice both mechanical and strangely human. Echo reveals the ship's original purpose, a final mission launched from Earth before its mysterious disappearance. The fleet was designed not just for exploration or war, but to protect an ancient weapon system that Earth's last leaders hoped would secure the future of humanity. The weapon is not one of brute force, but of transformative potential, capable of reshaping matter and energy on a fundamental level. It's a technology so advanced it borders on myth, capable of disrupting entire star systems or restoring ravaged worlds. Kale and his team delve into the ship's archives, discovering encrypted logs and holographic records from Earth's last captains. These accounts hint at a desperate choice. Earth's fleet vanished deliberately, choosing exile over allowing the weapon to fall into the wrong hands. It becomes clear the vessels were not lost by accident but sent into deep space, cloaked and silent, awaiting the right moment to return. The most startling discovery is the weapon's blueprints, complex and alien, merging artificial intelligence with quantum manipulation. However, the blueprints come with a dire warning embedded deep within the code. The weapon's creators cautioned that unleashing this power without wisdom could lead to catastrophic consequences, destabilizing entire civilizations, collapsing star systems, or even erasing existence itself. This revelation sets a tone of cautious awe among Kale's team. While the Empire's leadership dreams of harnessing this technology for domination, Kale feels a growing unease. He questions whether the Empire, with its ruthless ambitions, can handle such a force responsibly. The ship's AI warns that the technology was meant for protection, not conquest. Tensions rise when an unexpected power surge briefly awakens some of the ship's dormant defense systems, ancient automated turrets and energy shields that respond aggressively to perceived threats. The boarding party narrowly avoids a deadly encounter, proving the ships are not relics but active vessels ready to defend themselves. Outside, the Empire is growing restless. News of the discovery has already leaked, sparking excitement and fear. Political factions within the Empire jockey for influence, while scientific communities scramble to understand and replicate the new technology. But even as they work, the true scale of Earth's lost legacy remains shrouded in mystery. The part ends on a suspenseful note when Echo suddenly activates a previously hidden protocol, revealing a sealed chamber deep within the ship. Inside lies the core of the weapon system, a device humming with raw power, dormant yet capable of awakening at a moment's notice. Echo warns Kale that unlocking this technology will change the course of history, but it may also unleash forces no one can control. The reappearance of Earth's lost vessels and the revelation of their advanced technology send shockwaves not only through the Empire's command, but across the galaxy's countless worlds, especially those under the Empire's iron grip. The news spreads rapidly, reaching oppressed colonies and resistance factions that have long dreamed of breaking free from imperial tyranny. Within the Empire, the ruling elite scramble to control the narrative. Propaganda machines work overtime to paint the Earth technology as a threat to peace and stability, justifying harsher crackdowns on rebellious factions. However, the leaks about Earth's weaponry inspire hope and fury among those yearning for freedom. Underground movements begin to see the ancient Earth vessels as a symbol, proof that even the mightiest powers can be challenged with the right tools. Amidst this rising unrest, Kale Rian finds himself increasingly conflicted. Though initially loyal to the Empire, the discoveries aboard the Ardent Dawn have opened his eyes to a bigger picture. He witnesses firsthand the Empire's brutal oppression on worlds desperate for liberation. Kale begins to question whether the Empire's monopoly on power is just, especially when wielding Earth's technology could shift the balance toward justice. In this turbulent environment, an enigmatic figure named Seren Val emerges. Seren claims to be a direct descendant of the original Earth Fleet's crew, raised in secrecy among scattered human enclaves that survived the fleet's disappearance. Her knowledge of Earth's lost legacy and technology surpasses anyone Kale has. Myth, calm, confident, and mysterious, Seren offers to help Kale and his team navigate the secrets of the ships and unlock the true potential of the technology. Seren reveals that Earth's weapon system was designed not for domination, but as a last line of defense, a safeguard against overwhelming forces that could annihilate humanity's hopes for survival. The technology is entwined with a moral code, embedded by Earth's creators, emphasizing protection, balance, and respect for life. This philosophy clashes sharply with the Empire's ruthless approach. Meanwhile, news of Earth's technology has ignited fervor within rebel factions scattered across the Empire's outer territories. These groups start to coordinate covert operations, aiming to acquire pieces of the technology and learn its secrets to bolster their resistance efforts. The galaxy is aflame with whispered plans and sudden skirmishes, signaling the birth of a new rebellion fueled by hope and ancient power. As Kale and Seren work closely together, they uncover troubling signs of internal sabotage. Someone within the Empire's ranks, or possibly even within their own circle, is attempting to sabotage the Earth vessels to prevent their technology from falling into the hands of rebels, or perhaps to seize it exclusively for personal gain. Paranoia grows, and trust becomes a rare commodity. The tension culminates in a daring infiltration attempt on the Ardent Dawn. The saboteur activates dormant defense protocols that almost trap Kale and Seren in a deadly situation. Their narrow escape cements their alliance and deepens Kale's resolve to see the technology used responsibly. Part 3 closes with the realization that the return of Earth's fleet has done more than revive lost ships. It has ignited a galaxy-wide fire of rebellion. The Empire's grip is weakening as its subjects find hope in the legacy of a lost world. Kale, Seren, and their allies stand at the crossroads of history, poised to decide whether Earth's ancient power will be a weapon of oppression or a beacon of liberation. As the whispers of rebellion fueled by Earth's lost technology grow louder, the Galactic Empire recognizes the dire threat these developments pose to its control. The long-standing illusion of imperial invincibility begins to crack, and the Council issues a brutal decree. The Earth vessels and those aligned with their legacy must be crushed without mercy. The stage is set for a ferocious backlash. The Empire mobilizes its vast fleet, sending armadas equipped with the latest weaponry to the region where the Earth vessels have taken position. This show of force is designed not only to reclaim the Yaig ships but to send a clear message to all potential rebels. Resistance will be annihilated. The skies around the Earth fleet darken with warships, a daunting reminder of the Empire's military might. Kale Ryan, now deeply entwined with the mission to protect Earth's legacy, finds himself leading the fleet's defense alongside Seren. Val. Their alliance, forged in secrecy and necessity, is now tested under the weight of full-scale war. Kale's once clear loyalty to the Empire is fractured. He sees the oppressive regime's cruelty firsthand as it wages ruthless assaults against civilian colonies suspected of aiding the rebellion. The battle that ensues is fierce and chaotic. Earth's technology astonishes the Empire's forces. Energy shields flicker to life, absorbing massive bombardments. Weapon systems disable entire squadrons with precision electromagnetic pulses, and adaptive AI tactics render traditional Imperial combat strategies obsolete. The Empire, despite its overwhelming numbers, finds itself on the defensive for the first time in generations. However, the conflict also exposes fractures within the rebel ranks and the Earth fleet's defenders. Not everyone agrees on how to use the ancient technology. Some urge aggressive strikes to cripple the Empire's heart, while others caution restraint, fearing the weapon's destructive potential. This division threatens to undermine their fragile alliance just as the Empire launches its most devastating offensive. Worse still, a traitor is revealed within Kale's inner circle. This insider has covertly sabotaged ship systems and leaked tactical information to Imperial commanders, allowing the enemy to anticipate key defensive moves. The revelation shakes Kale to his core, breeding suspicion and distrust among those fighting to protect Earth's legacy. Despite these challenges, Kale and Seren manage to rally their forces, using Earth's tech not just to fight, but to outsmart the Empire. Through ingenious maneuvers and unexpected tactics, they inflict heavy losses on the Imperial fleet, buying critical time for the rebellion to regroup and plan their next move. But the cost is high. Entire star systems are caught in the crossfire, with devastated worlds and displaced populations serving as grim reminders of war's toll. Kale grapples with the moral weight of wielding a technology capable of such power, torn between the desire to liberate and the fear of becoming the very oppressors they fight against. As the battle reaches a fever pitch, the Empire prepares to deploy a secret weapon of its own, a superweapon designed to obliterate the Earth fleet in one decisive strike. Kale and Seren, knowing that defeat would mean the end of their cause, prepare for a desperate counterattack. The part ends on a tense cliffhanger. Just as the Empire's superweapon charges, Kale and Seren activate a hidden defense protocol from Earth's tech, a last resort system that could turn the tide but with unpredictable consequences. The fate of the fleet, the rebellion, and the galaxy hangs in the balance. The galaxy teeters on the edge of annihilation. The Empire's devastating superweapon looms over the Earth fleet, its colossal energy buildup visible across the void. With every pulse of the weapon, entire star systems shudder in fear. The rebellion's hope hangs by a thread as Kelrian and Serenval prepare to unleash the ancient Earth technology's final, most mysterious secret. Deep within the heart of the ardent dawn lies the core of Earth's ultimate weapon, an enigmatic device known only as the catalyst. Unlike conventional weapons, the catalyst is not designed to destroy indiscriminately, but to reshape the very fabric of reality itself. It manipulates quantum fields to alter matter, energy, and space-time, giving its wielder the power to create or erase on a cosmic scale. Activating the catalyst requires absolute precision and harmony among the fleet's AI systems, human operators, and the legacy protocols embedded by Earth's ancient creators. Kale and Seren, combining their knowledge and trust, initiate the complex activation sequence, aware that failure could mean total destruction. As the catalyst powers up, a surge of energy radiates outward, enveloping the entire fleet and their surrounding space. The Empire's superweapon fires, a massive blast of destructive force aimed to obliterate the Earth vessels in one decisive strike. But instead of devastation, a breathtaking phenomenon occurs. The catalyst bends the blast, absorbing and diffusing the energy harmlessly into a newly formed spatial rift. The rift, a swirling vortex of energy and possibility, opens a gateway to unknown dimensions. Through this portal, the Earth fleet channels waves of transformative power, repairing damage to ships instantly, creating protective barriers around planets, and disabling Imperial warships without firing a single shot. The unexpected power shocks the Empire's forces, turning their aggression into confusion and panic. The balance of power shifts dramatically. The Empire's commanders scramble to regroup, realizing that Earth's technology is not just a weapon, but a force that challenges their understanding of physics and warfare itself. However, this tremendous power comes with a cost. As the fleet harnesses the catalyst's capabilities, fractures begin to appear in the fabric of space-time around them. Strange temporal distortions ripple through the battlefield. Moments loop, timelines blur, and reality itself seems unstable. Kale and Seren realize that prolonged use of the catalyst risks unraveling the very existence they are fighting to protect. This revelation forces a hard decision. To win this war, they must master the technology quickly or face catastrophic consequences. Seren reveals that the original Earth creators had hidden a safeguard, a conscience module, designed to guide the weapon's use wisely and prevent misuse. But to activate it, they must unlock a final encrypted code, hidden deep within the AI core. Amid the chaos, Kale undertakes a dangerous mission inside the Ardent Dawn's core, navigating security protocols, corrupted systems, and hidden traps left by saboteurs. His determination and Seren's guidance become crucial as they race against time to activate the conscience module. Meanwhile, the Empire launches a desperate counterattack, sending elite strike teams to board and disable the Earth vessels. Fierce close-quarters battles erupt inside the ancient ships, testing Kale and Seren's leadership and resolve. As Part 5 closes, Kale successfully activates the conscience module, stabilizing the catalyst's powers and giving the fleet a new advantage, a balanced, controlled force capable of defending their cause without risking cosmic collapse. But the fight is far from over. The Empire is wounded but not broken, and darker threats lurk in the shadows, waiting for their moment to strike. The final battle between the Earth fleet and the Galactic Empire unfolds on a cosmic scale, a clash that will decide the fate of countless star systems. With the Catalyst's Conscience module now active, Kale Rian and Saren Val command a power that balances incredible strength with careful wisdom. The Earth vessels, once lost and forgotten, have become a symbol of hope and change for the galaxy. The Empire, though battered and weakened from previous defeats, refuses to surrender. Its leaders unleash every resource at their disposal, massive fleets, political subterfuge, and covert operatives, determined to snuff out the rebellion and reclaim control of the ancient technology. However, the tide has clearly turned. The rebels and their allies now hold the upper hand, equipped with Earth's advanced tech and the unity born from shared struggle. Kale and Saren lead the charge to liberate key systems held under oppressive Imperial rule. The ancient ship's ability to repair war-torn planets and neutralize Imperial weaponry without bloodshed inspires colonies to rise up in defiance. Across the galaxy, oppressed worlds begin to reclaim their sovereignty, emboldened by the success of the Earth fleet. However, this newfound power and influence come with challenges. The immense technology demands a new kind of leadership, one that can wield the Catalyst's might responsibly and fairly. Kale and Saren recognize the danger of replicating the Empire's tyranny under a new banner. They commit themselves to building a coalition based on trust, transparency, and respect for all species. As they rebuild, they uncover deeper truths about Earth's disappearance. The fleet's exile was not only to protect their technology but also to avoid corrupting future generations with unchecked power. The lessons from Earth's past resonate strongly. Technology without conscience leads to destruction. Political factions emerge from the chaos, each with differing visions for the galaxy's future. Kale and Saren navigate these turbulent waters, striving to unite diverse cultures and species under a common goal of peace and prosperity. They face opposition not just from remnants of the Empire, but from ambitious warlords and opportunists, eager to claim power for themselves. Meanwhile, subtle hints reveal a mysterious external force watching from the shadows, an ancient intelligence or alien entity intrigued or threatened by the resurgence of Earth's fleet. This looming presence promises to challenge the fledgling coalition, setting the stage for future conflicts beyond even the Empire's reach. The story culminates in a monumental ceremony aboard the Ardent Dawn, where Kale and Saren formally establish the New Galactic Alliance, a federation founded on the principles Earth's creators embedded within the Catalyst: protection, balance, and unity. Their message reverberates across the stars. The age of Imperial domination is over, replaced by a new era of cooperation and hope. As the fleet sails toward uncharted frontiers, the galaxy breathes a collective sigh of relief, but remains vigilant. The power of Earth's lost technology, now awakened and tempered by conscience, stands as a beacon, a reminder that the future will be shaped not by might alone, but by the wisdom to wield it wisely.